He's back, Paul Scheer. He's got How Did This Get Made? And also,
long week for our guy.
It's always so sexy in your room, Paul.
Yeah,
it's always sexy.
You know, I gotta keep it good in here.
It's so properly lit. Dude, where were you when you heard about the Luka trade?
Man.
Okay, I was like everybody else. I was on the couch with my family, my phone. I heard from everybody. LA had fires out here. I heard from more people with the Luka trade than I heard with that. All right. Everyone was talking about it. It was crazy. I tried to explain it to my wife. She didn't quite get it. And I was like, this is big. And yeah, that didn't go over as well. But it's been the talk on everybody's lips for the last couple of days. And I only got one question, which is, remember the good old days when David Stern would veto a trade? Like, remember, where is that? Right, Chris Paul to the Lakers.
Paul, especially a good Lakers trade, right?
And especially when the third team doesn't even know about the other two parts of the trade, allegedly.
This is what I'm saying. How does I mean, I've watched you. I think your coverage on this trade has been great. And, you know, Chandler, you had a good, like a good take on it. I'm waiting for the 30 for 30. Unfortunately, I think it's just going to be like, some guy wanted to get richer, so he like cut costs. I mean, it's not going to be as good as I want it to be, but I will get it eventually.
By the way, because you are a Clippers fan, and I imagine you know you're out in LA, and there are a lot of Lakers fans. Were your Lakers fans friends? Have they been just gloating? Like,
Just
how's that
dancing
gone
on
over?
your grave.
Oh, 100%. You know, but then there's also like this fear, like, is this part of the Anthony Davis prank show that's coming out? No one knew, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now I think it's coming.
I saw that on the
Right.
bottom line. I'm like, wait, are we all being punked right now?
Brilliant.
Yeah, you know, I think, look, everyone's cautiously optimistic because there is a part of me that goes, what does Nico Harrison know that maybe we don't know? I mean, you got to, then you remember, oh, wait, isn't Nico the guy who was supposed to get Steph Curry to sign with Nike? Then you're like, oh, maybe it all makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
Called him sad. That hurts.
Does it, as a Clippers fan, does it just piss you off more when Lakers get a really good player than it excites you more when the Clippers get a good player? Like when you guys got Kawhi, were you more stoked or are you more pissed now that the Lakers got Luka?
Well, you know, look, that's a great question. I think when we got Kawhi, it was mind blowing. It was like, oh my God, this happened. You know, with Luka, I kind of am at ease with it. It just feels like, of course, LeBron's going to retire in a year or two, maybe, you know, or maybe he'll just never retire. But like, you know, they need somebody, and so you know, he's the guy now. I mean, he doesn't feel like a Laker to me, which is odd. I don't know if I've actually. I think I'm in the stages of grief. I haven't accepted it yet.
That's fair.
All
That
right,
is
Paul,
fair.
let's go full on Nico Harrison right here.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
the
go
Clippers
ahead.
GM. What would you offer up for Luka right now?
Well, I mean, for what they got, I give him PJ Tucker, Mo Bamba, and a second. Like, come on.
All right, you'll put that package together. And now that we know that no one's off the table, no one's untouchable, what big name superstar would you like to see at the Clippers uniform?
Oh my gosh, you know, wow, this is a good question. You know, I really do feel like we need somebody. I'll take Giannis. Like, I mean, why not, right? Let's just go for let's go for the biggest guy, right? Why not? Why am I playing a game here? Like, and you know, we talk about untouchables. Yeah, let's just go big. Let's go. Yeah, why would I go like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll pick this smaller player. Yeah, let's take. Yeah,
I just feel like somebody's gonna try to one up Nico in the Lakers right now. Like, no, gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, well, you know what? You know what's going to happen is like Durant's going to go back to Golden State Warriors. I don't know how that's going to be. You know, whatever, recapture that magic. Then you're going to get like Butler going to the Suns. It's like, all right, I guess. Like it's going to be these weird trades. I think what we're seeing though is the power of the like the GMs, because it felt like the players were having a lot of control lately. And it seems like the GMs are now saying, like, we'll do whatever we want. I don't know if it's actually turning out to be good for them. It's like you know, looking at the Sam's talk about like what the Bulls got. Like these trades aren't getting a lot of. I don't know. It's weird. It's just like we're shuffling around people, but it makes the NBA season more exciting.
You're right. Like the player empowerment thing sort of got killed this week. Like it just felt for about I don't know if that's long standing. It might have just been a one-off, but yeah, it definitely had a weird vibe because of the secrecy. Look, you had Clippers Lakers last night. We're not going to dissect the game itself. Yikes. It is what it was. But let me ask you this, because the team overall,
I wish you had me on
right
the first
here.
game.
I know. That's why I'm like, what timing is everything.
Stupid.
What are the vibes at the Intuit Dome these days?
Vibes are good. Vibes are great.
Okay.
Last night it was, the first Laker-Clipper game was interesting because Laker fans were very, very quiet. Last night they were very, very loud. But here's the thing. If we win these next 3 games that we have, and I guess maybe it's 4 games on the road, we will be ahead of what everyone said the Clippers would win for the season, which is, I think, like 33 games. So we are doing really, really well, I think, ultimately. And this is it's an embarrassing loss, but maybe this is what sets a fire under Lawrence Frank's butt to get some trades going. Look, again, maybe we bring Giannis to the, we'll bring him over to the team. We don't know. Maybe he'll go for Bones. We'll figure it out. I don't know. And then, I also think it's a reminder that the harder team always wins. And that's what's been going on a lot this season with the Clippers. They've been playing really hard. Last night, they were not the harder team. They were just watching it go. And I thought last night was a great game for me because it was a farewell performance to the Lakers, because all those touches that connect and Austin Reeves gets, that's going away the minute Luka hits the floor. I mean, it's just going to be LeBron and Luka dribbling and doing it. So that was a beautiful farewell performance. And every Laker last night was saying, please don't trade me. Please don't trade me. And LeBron came out angry. LeBron played last night with a fire and intensity in his eyes that was there was an anger going on there. You can't tell me differently. I don't know. It just
because maybe he's on the trading block too.
Well, he has a no trade clause. He's very clear about that.
Paul, we stayed at INTUIT Dome. Just last week, James Harden was named to the All-Star team.
Yeah.
Norman Powell missed out. Was that the right call? Do you feel like Norman Powell should have been an All-Star?
Lou, you know probably more than me, but it seems like a popularity contest, right? It's not about what these guys are doing in the season. It's who gets the most votes in this larger thing. I think it's a real bummer. I think he played an amazing first half of the season. He continues to play. Even last night in a crappy game, he's putting up points. He looks great. It's unfortunate that we don't let these guys rise. I think that right now the NBA ultimately is a little bit old school. We're not letting a lot of new stories come out, right? We're talking about these stories that have been around for a long time. And that's unfortunately just part of the game.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And we call them legacy acts around here. A lot of these guys are grandfathered in to All-Star Weekend. The fans, they want to see them. And another guy is Kawhi Leonard. He's been back for a little bit over a month now, playing really well. Is he still the guy to lead the Clippers to a championship, you feel?
I think when he's on the floor, you see the team change. I think he's 8-2, or maybe now it's 8-3 when he's been playing with the Clippers. I think he takes a lot of pressure off of Harden, which is great to see. He looks good. I think he's ramping up the right way. Again, it all comes down, Kawhi looked great until every moment in the playoffs when he had an injury that made him not look great, right? I don't think there's any problem with him playing. It's just, can he maintain? And that's, only the inner parts of his knee will know.
Paul, this is a sentence I've wanted to ask for a long time. Data shows that the wall at the INTUIT Dome is working. Boots on the ground, give us your assessment.
The wall is one of the funniest, best things I've ever seen. What they do, the last time we played the Lakers, they shaved off the middle part of AD's eyebrow because they had a big AD face. Last night they shaved off LeBron's hair. They have the funniest signs. I saw last night a bunch of signs of Luka Doncic in a Laker uniform saying, "Hey, don't worry, enjoy in and out." The wall's got chants, they got bits. I love the wall. The wall is something to be messed with. Yeah.
Yes.
Look,
it is.
I went with my friend Amy Nicholson, big Laker fan. She was kicked out of the wall section for just peeking into it. They don't want anybody in Laker gear. They want them out. The only issue I have with the wall is they should have built 2. Why do we have one on one side? We got to get them on both sides.
That's a good point.
You got time, Paul. You got time. Joyful Recollections of Trauma, New York Times bestselling author. Go pick up the book. Best of luck, Paul Scheer.
Thank you
everybody.
so much. Paul, what a pleasure. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Be back.
Run it back, run it up, run it back, run it up, run it back, run it up.